Hi, I'm Claudia St. I'm the president of Affinity HR Group. We are your HR partner and resource. I had a call last week with a client who was in a very interesting predicament, and I think it may be one that a lot of our clients are going to face in the days and weeks ahead. She called to say that all of her workers, all of her employees, the entire staff have been successfully inoculated for the coronavirus. So everybody has had both of their shots, and now she is in a position of wanting to bring everybody back to the office. It's a reasonable request. We've all been waiting for this moment. However, she was met with some serious pushback by some of her employees who don't feel comfortable going back to the office and don't want to go back to the office because they have successfully, or at least somewhat successfully, worked remotely for the last year. So she asked, what should she do? What could she do? Well, of course, it's within her right to require everybody to come back, of course. But I pushed back on her a little bit because since folks have the experience of working remotely, there are plenty of opportunities for them to do so with someone else. The workplace is changing, the labor market is still very tight, and so putting those sort of, all or nothing edicts out there can be a risk of losing your top talent to someone else because they are willing to provide that sort of flexibility. So I asked her to think about, why are you bringing folks back? And it was really, we're not doing as well, performance is not as good, and we just need that collaboration and that interaction, daily interaction, which is absolutely reasonable. My answer to her and my answer to you is to think creatively about bringing folks back and consider being as flexible as you can. We are now in a situation where everybody has had the chance and the opportunity to work remotely and to do it somewhat successfully. If there have not been successes, if folks have had performance issues, well, then that's a conversation you need to have with them. If they were not as productive or as accurate as you would want them to be, then perhaps it is appropriate for them to come back full time so that they can be more carefully managed and supported in the workplace. But for those who were successful in their roles, consider maybe having them come back to work a few days a week. Consider giving them some time at home to work. Consider that flexibility. As we look to the workforce of 2021 and beyond, we are now expecting there to be a much more of a hybrid workplace where you have that campus where folks can come to work, but that they also have the opportunity to work some or part-time from their home location. It is the flexibility that millennials and Gen Zs have wanted for a long time, and now they've had a bite at that apple, and obviously they don't want to go back to pre-COVID rules since they've tried something new. Now, I know I may get some hate mail from some of you saying, no, I need to have everybody back. I get it, but you also may risk losing some of your talent because they've gotten the opportunity to have that flexibility and don't really want to let go. So my advice to you, especially as we get to levels of inoculation where everybody will be vaccinated and everybody will be able to return safely to the workplace, they may not want to. Think in advance what you're going to do. And my best advice to you is to be as flexible as possible so that you can get the happiest employees and the most productive employees at the same time. Try to find that win-win. That's it for us today. If you like this content, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, connect with me on LinkedIn, check out our website at affinityhrgroup.com, or email me at contact@affinityhrgroup.com. We hope you're well, and we hope that you have a safe and productive work week. Take care.